All right, I think I'll get started here. Wanted to do a recap from what was the debauchery that unfolded from yesterday with Hebrew Hammer, Porter Farmer, James D, and Mad Max. It wasn't the first time. If you didn't catch what I was trying to maybe lay down yesterday, is that it wasn't the first time that I was cornered and not really allowed to talk, not really let be talking on his panel. The first time he cornered me with a fucking shill was with Gary Hunt. And he even admitted it yesterday. I go, dude, this isn't the first time you did this to me, man. You did it to me once before with Gary Hunt. He's like, I don't know who Gary Hunt. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the CIA asset. Right? Cornered me then, about a year or so ago. Tacos and Gary Hunt. Tacos jumps off the panel real quick. His panel, she's like, I'm going to jump off just in case anybody else wants to come up. 5 minutes later, there's Gary Hunt. Right? And then what he does is he makes friends with him. Right? Instead of Hey, wait a minute. I thought you wanted to hear my story. We're going to go back and forth. No, he wants to hear their story, their side, without even hearing mine. Once again, so James D, if you hear this, or Tacos, or any of the other spies, go ahead and let James D know. I probably won't be calling him now because, right, well, I really don't like to talk to shills on the phone that are influencers and got dishonorable discharges from the military. Lies that he said he was in for 10 years, but was in only for 2, admits it later. And then what else here? There's quite a bit to go over from that stream yesterday. But what I forgot to add, you're going to like this, is that I was on a panel recently with Hebrew Operator, not Hebrew Hammer, Hebrew Operator. Seems like a possible retired Pred catcher turned shill buster busting out Rick Crude this morning. Wait till Hebrew Operator figures out the connection between poor dirt farmer and Rick Crude. Yes. There was at one point in time, they were buddies, right? They were buddies, but had to have a play fight because the two little sectors were getting a little too close together and people were kind of figuring it out what they were doing. Anyways, I'm on a panel recently with, I can't remember where it was at, but Hebrew Operator was on there. And all of a sudden, he brings up, he goes, anybody know who this weirdo Beware Mouse is? And I go, oh, man, here we go. You know, what happened there, Hebrew Operator? He goes, well, he came on my panel, and he thought I was Hebrew Hammer. And he was thanking me for helping him out. That was a recent stream. And I go, dude, do you still have that stream? He's like, no, it was so weird, dude. I just deleted it. I wanted nothing to do with that guy. I go, well, that was probably a good move, but dang it, I wish you still had that stream. So what I'll be doing is actually tried to jump on Hebrew Operator's channel this morning and try to get a clip of his side of the story, but he ended out too quick. I'll try again some other time. But interesting enough, the way, you know, the felon didn't, for some reason, all of a sudden didn't carjack a woman and a child, didn't sell drugs to kids as a kid. And interesting enough, but it's okay, he's a felon, right? Living in a little trailer park surrounded by chomos that he's not doing anything about, but they have to surveil other people on the internet as they project away from their own bullshit. But the weak link, hey, what's up, Shizzle? What's up, What's Truth? But interesting enough, huh? The rodent let's say, displaces his pea brain for a second, thinking his Hebrew Operator was Hebrew Hammer, and went on his panel to thank him for his help. That's what I got out of what Hebrew Operator said recently, and I didn't have the chance to tell, you know, everything that I wanted to speak about yesterday, so I guess we'll do it this way. Right. And all of a sudden, what's interesting is when I'm really getting these guys on blast, is all of a sudden now they want to panel up, right? So I'm not getting them on blast so they could try to turn it around, right? But what's interesting, poor dirt farmer, you were there first with Citizen Z, knowing about the charges. I come along and I'm watching all you motherfuckers, right? But what they're doing is actually making sure no one talks about the main supporter of that rodent sicko in Fort Collins, right? They're more worried about the children's. Oh, it's about the children's with their cat ladies and their donos, right? Than getting a sicko off air. It's interesting how Hebrew Hammer goes right for the porn bombing, right? The oil slicking. Oh, it's so horrible, right? Well, The only way I advocate for that is when you're trying to knock a sicko off the air that's playing Fortnite with children. It's the only means possible because obviously Silicon Valley's got all of these guys under their thumb, working with them somehow to weaponize sickos to set activists, cop watchers, and other people up. Right? I've seen it in many other instances now where we can talk about this patterning. Right? Isn't that great? Yeah. Kids at PDF pointing out which one seemed young. It was weird, and he was so mad. He P-bombed Maaaax. Yeah, and that's that's the only way I would advocate because these guys don't want their weaponized sickos taken off the internet. It'd screw up their LARP. These weak link little bastards. Diana, I think this class session might be a little over the 101 courses. You might want to come back later. Just joking. We got the German tourist in the house. Thanks for joining in. There you go. So you weak link little shill bags well, here's what I'm thinking about James D, right? And I don't want to see any veteran have to be on a grocery bag full of meds, all right? I just want to try to well, at first I was trying to sell enough CDs for my first album that I could give away like 100 copies to veterans, right? But I was told not to do that. And I really actually wanted to just give away 100 CDs and screw selling the rest and just give away CDs. But those were the CD days. Those are over. Right. Well, I mean, when you listen in, are you going to take the information and do something with it? Or are you going to be like the rest, Diana, just twist it around? Right? Twist it around with all the other shill bags like Jamon and Fellowmon and Stankola. Right, Diana? Right. Have fun with it. But anyways, yeah, Diana, this complex mind works out some of the patterns that these weak links and shill bags have to peddle. Like, especially Dinkus Williams, okay? That's one little shill bag that I won't stop dragging. I mean, I just like that clip so much, right? Where he says, "Oh, I want to thank," this is Dinkus Williams quote. "Oh, I want to thank the company that I work for, YouTube, for letting me have free reign on their platform. Thanks a lot. Loving it." Right? Okay. All the while, right, where he clout chased off of the Dave Tottacini case, not really busting him out. Especially when Malibu meets up with Dave Tottacini and Greg, what's his name? Petito, whatever it is. Okay. Right. She never ped protected for those guys, did she? No, not at all. No. Nope, lie till the end, huh, PDF and Maaaax? Just lie it out. Just keep lying it out. Right? With your Israeli buddy, right? Admitted, well, he doesn't like the Mossad, so I gave him a little bit of a point there, right? And I'll do that. Somebody that I think is a shill bag. Hey, right? They got to tell a little bit of the truth, right? While they're surveilling you for 2 years, apparently, right? Been surveilling, but he used the word observing. Okay. Whatever nefarious agency was funding these guys, PDF, Hebrew Hammer, and Maaaax, you're wasting taxpayer dollars. Number one, right, on surveilling me. Okay. Number two, it is a Third Amendment violation because of the digital communications you're starting as a personal conveyance or entity with your cell phone or through your digital communication you hook up to through your home. Wow. And giving safe harbor to shill bags. Called a Third Amendment violation. Now, we've already got them on conspiracy to deprive of rights with, well, under the color of law, with, it's not only listed police, but law enforcement, but also prison guards, huh, Miss B? But, I think that took a little bit of a skip out of their step there for a minute, right? Conspiring to direct the hot dog stripper, okay, the bald hot dog stripper in Canada, conspiring to tell him, oh, you're a victim. That's just what Miss B saying. Oh, you don't want to beat him up. You don't want to beat him up. You're the victim. You're the victim. That's conspiring. Also, with another Canadian giving safe harbor through your digital communications. That doesn't make sense to PDF, right? Especially since what an affidavit is to PDF. He doesn't even know what that is. He thinks he does, but he doesn't, right? I mean, I didn't get to get that out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I wanted to keep this one short and go over a few of these points, right? But anyways, oh yeah, since James D, since you're such a, woo, man, you can dox anybody and you got everybody's information. I'm sure you have my phone number. Go ahead and make my phone ring. Okay, if you really want to know, right? If your mind's been working you over on why Mr. Cox worked you over, right? Make my phone ring. I'm not going to call a shill bag fucker that will platform shills and then, rub elbows with them, like Gary Hunt, and PDF and Mad Max, right? Yeah, that served 10 years. Oh, wait, 2. And it wasn't even like that. It was 10 minutes earlier. Oh, yeah, I served 10 years in the Army. You got to believe me. Then he shows his DD 214. Yeah, see, look, 2 years. on a faxed, it didn't even look like a VA letterhead. Okay. All right. Should we give a shout out to the frauditor trolls, especially that taking down, exposing frauditors, the hybrid of Fellowmon and Dinkus, right? That guy said, where is that guy? I thought he was going to sick his crew on me. I mean, I was looking forward to that. I thought it'd be like an immediate effect or something like that. I was really hoping for something like that. Send 100. Let's have fun with them. Maybe I'll break out some bots and we'll have fun back and forth. You like to use bots, bot subs, so you can sit there and cuck to your smaller audience, right? Somebody that's got 7,000 subscribers only got like 30 or 40, maybe 50 watching, right? Okay, right? That's all the A balance shit from the 1A side, the A1 side, right? A balance helped develop that drama news channel, just like Predward, right? Once again, Hebrew operator, Predward, that's sitting in jail right now, met up with PDF, poor dirt farmer, that was buddies with Rick Crude. You're going to love all that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, these frauditor troll guys, whoo, man, they are doing damage with their sheep. I wonder when they're going to pull up, right? Now, I'm not against calling out the real frauditors, Mr. Frauditor Troll, and taking down, exposing frauditors, right? The hybrided dinkus and fellow tard. But anyways, I'm not against it, right? There are a lot of frauditors out there that Hebrew operator are going to like this, that are shills, right? Inserted just like the Bundys and J6, right? They're kind of put up front to fuck up your movement. eventually with some type of drama. Or charges like Mefford, all of a sudden it comes out, right? He suspected a CP. A pred catcher in the background suspected a CP. Wow. The irony, right? Right? Oh, no, no, nope. There's more. Woo, man. But for the frauditor trolls to call me a frauditor, now I was like, all right, these guys are another Rick Crude. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, geez. What do we do? What do we do from here, huh? Huh, ladies and gentlemen? Should I just retire now? I said it all, dude. This is good. We've got so much pattern that some of these guys could be prosecuted 50 times over, especially for the Third Amendment violations and the USC 241, 242, right? Conspiring to deprive of rights. But PDF doesn't know what that is. He's like, this guy, and Hebrew Hammers, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, weak link. Oh, man. Thanks for joining in my comedy show this morning. You know, I just like this one song that popped up recently. We're going to have to go back to it. If I can, I'll be able to find it here in a minute. Maybe I'll line something else up after that. We'll do some bonus material. But yeah, these losers have been up all night long trolling, drinking, doing drugs. They say don't do drugs, right? Just like Mefford, right? Oh, yeah. Clean pred catcher over here. He might drink a little bit, be up all night, raging on his stream, right? But yeah, they were probably up all night. They're not going to pop up in this chat. They got plenty of socks, just like Fellowmon. Fellowmon, I seriously only got like a couple of your accounts blocked. I know you got like 20, so, you know, pull up anytime, right? Trigger out. I'll drop the link for you. You can join on these streams. You can. It doesn't have to be scrap yards. You know what I'm saying? But I know that's what the syndicate needs people brainwashed to, so the Chinese can further better either censor you and kick you out of your own stream, or it's easier to get in for Anton to DDoS you in the background, right? Or just drop you out real quick, right? They need you on that platform. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed. But let me know if anybody wants me to drop a link, and I'm going to look for some bonus material. Thanks for joining in. Oh, my goodness. You guys are awesome. Here we go. Oh, man, I'm digging on this song. Just released a few days ago. I was like, yeah, we got to hear this one again. 5 days ago.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. why. And to the stage, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. Didn't even take the time to lie. My baby shut me down.
Man, could you imagine what that pea-brained rodent did when he realized he was on the wrong panel, trying to suck up to the wrong Hebrew hammer? Dude, that's some weak link shit. Right? Oh, we just wanted to thank you for all your help, Hebrew Hammer. Well, I'm actually Hebrew Operator, and I don't know who are you? Oh, man. Could you imagine being that weak link guy, you know? And I saw through that pretty quick. That's why I just started trolling him. But that's not supposed to be like that, huh, James D? People aren't supposed to go undercover or decoy, huh? Unless you say they can, huh, Clovis? Because she's the only one that can go undercover. Right? Oh my gosh, here we go. Wait till you guys... I'm trying to adjust the camera here a little bit. You guys got to see this ugly mofo. We got a couple of videos we'll go through. There's a good idea there, What's Truth. What's Truth's got some good ideas. Trying to get it set up. Hold on. Let's see if we can make this show up. Oh, man, what do we got here? No. I got to mute for a second. No, man, now I got to turn my camera around. Oh, geez. Sorry for wasting everybody's time. You guys see, that's why the Chinese set that facing front camera first. So they can get a D on you, because if you don't show your face on the internet, this guy's going to come for you. Oh, man. Are you going to get James D? You need to show your face, except for Tacos. She's okay. Eric Shilkerson would do that too. You need to show your face, man. They peddle it like, they peddle it like they get $125 or something for a dox like that. Oh, we got him. We got him to show his face. He's in his closet. In a raccoon skinned hat. That's the way it is. I'm not even joking. Let me see. Got to do a little more adjustment there. Look at that. Look at that ugly mofo right there. Dude. I don't show my face because I pissed a lot of people off on this platform by lying about them. Oh, but Cox is a liar. He's the one lying. Hey, what's up, Tiffany's Epiphany? Right on. Oh, yeah, Shizzle. I mean, there's been stuff popping off in Chilliwack the last few days, dude. Yeah. Think we did a video on that. You should watch it, Shizzle. Here, let me see if I can just post one for you. Yeah, make sure you guys catch this video. I'm gonna drop here in a second. The good old, I didn't mean it, I was joking video that worked in Colorado recently for an internet stalker, which is pretty interesting. The bonus material at the end is what we go over with what happened in Chilliwack the last couple of days. The intent, we go over the intent, all right? Because the intent is definitely there for this stripper that, well, of the harassment. Because the dumbass, just like, the stripper is like the rodent, really. The way he's being used to possibly harass, well, not possibly, to harass people, right? But, the stripper's going down the elevator saying, I'm going to go over and see what this motherfucker wants. He's whistling. Well, it wasn't even like that. His voice is pretty wimpy, too. So he goes up the street to go in front of the property, but on the street, not on the sidewalk. All right, and his little rolly scooter. I don't even know if he was in his onesie rolly scooter. He probably is going to do that sometime. An over-the-shoulder onesie going down the street with freaking black socks up to his knees with some stupid-looking sneakers on his little rolly scooter. Damn, what was that? Oh, is somebody jacking into my audio again? All right, we'll play this video. They must want me to shut up.
Billy Bob. He doesn't like the police.
Billie Holiday.
I don't know why he doesn't like the police, but he doesn't. And you know what, Billy Bob? I guess I wouldn't like the police either if I was trespassed everywhere I went. Yeah, is there any place you haven't been trespassed? Oh, Walmart, that's right. You can still go to your friendly neighborhood Walmart. Hey, why don't you get a job there, Billy Bob? Because I know you need some money, sweetheart.
Dude, he's too busy. Billy Bob's too busy smacking his own thumb with his hammer trying to replace a floor. All right, well, I'll tell you, I've hit my hands with hammers before, okay? But at least I was younger and learning. All right? Just to let you know there, poor dirt dork. Dude. These guys got the weak links that are showing up on other people's panels thinking it's Hebrew Hammer to thank them for their help. Okay. Right. All right. I think we got more videos. It's going to take a minute. I wish I could get a song going while I'm pulling this up, but I can't. Well, I could. Oh man, that's a funny video. Let's see how this might work out.
Tell them happy fuck the cops day from Florida.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell all the women over here, since Randy.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna go back on that. Okay. Another weak link out there wasting taxpayers' dollars for his LARP, but everybody else is LARPing and it's gotta be illegal. That's seriously what I was being told yesterday by Hebrew Freak, okay? That's what he was saying. By him saying he's observing me for the last 2 years, right? My bad behavior. Right? On the internet. Oh, no. He's telling me that in a roundabout, amount of words, okay, that they're trying to make LARPing illegal. They're trying to make things illegal, like the oil slicking, and the only means possible to drop a sicko off the internet. From his stream. Let's put it that way. They don't want you to know that, right? That the reason maybe some people were oil slicking was to get sickos off their stream because Silicon Valley wants them there. And many more nefarious agencies associated with. Wow. Oh man. You know what? I don't know what that coffee company is. It's actually sounds good. Grab me a dirty chai, dude. And then have you guys ever heard of the Badass Coffee Company? Dude, that is some pretty cool shit. And I think there's only 2 stores in the United States. And I actually live close to one, used to. If that tells you anything, oh my gosh, that's going to keep the trolls busy for a few days. They're gonna be, where the Cox used to live, next to a Badass Coffee Company. We got to know this. Like it's going to matter. Right? But I guarantee you, once they figure that out, if they ever do, right, they'll never talk about that, just like my awards and some of my certificates of completion. Right? And licenses. They don't want to talk about that, right? Make sure no one knows about that. Just keep on bringing up the dirty, twisted shit that you guys need to peddle with James D. Okay. Hey, let's watch this.
Tell them happy fuck the cops day from Florida.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell all the women over here. You know, since Randy died, it's not nothing but women over here. Liberty's freaks locked up, Eric's locked up. Monkey,
wait a minute.
Monkey came though.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought these guys were advocates, and that sounds like Insane Wayne. But I thought these guys were advocates of Eric Brandt. I don't know.
Everybody know you said Happy Mother's Day over here too, Peter.
Hey, and the ones that won't show their face,
Oh, they are. Oh,
double
okay.
fuck you. I'm a ugly motherfucker. If I feel violent, why the hell would these fucking ass bitches not show them?
Wait a minute. He didn't want to show his face yesterday because of the deep undercover work he does now on the internet. All right.
What do you think, PDF? I have my own ideas.
I think they're perverts. I think they have charges behind them. I don't think it's for the future. They act like they're afraid for their future charges. Yeah. It's not their future charges. It's the past charges.
Was
they're
that
not afraid.
Who was that? Was that
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, PDF. What are you doing for your past charges? That's one of my questions, right? Since he has the question of what the oil slickers are doing that are trying to take sickos off the internet, right? That's some serious intent, okay? But it's serious intent for the sicko to be on the internet luring and grooming children, right? But that's okay with PDF. He needs that protected, right? He needs his pet sicko protected so they can make laws together. Get them funded by getting more people arrested that don't need to be arrested. See how everything's been twisted around. But I'm just here to tell you, in my humble opinion, by doing my due diligence of research, okay, some OGAs are screwed, in my opinion, to trying to enslave us through weaponizing sickos and idiots like this.
POT, I think that was pissed off taxpayer.
Hold on, PDF. Oh, PDF say Happy Mother's Day, Mel. Hold on, PDF.
Okay. No. Oh, man, we're going to have to play this. Yeah. Hey, whoever dropped that video for Poor Dirt Farmer to play yesterday, whoever dropped that video in James D's chat, I didn't get to see that, right? But he used it, right? The LARP video, right? He used it. And I want to thank whoever that was. I don't know who that was, but I mean, if you want to pop up in my chat and say, yeah, it was me that dropped Poor Dirt Farmer, that link that he used real quick, right? As I'm playing sound samples on him. You know, I knew it was coming. That's why I was always ready. That's, you know, if you look up the motto for the Coast Guard. Okay, you might want to do that. All right. There's a motto there they use, just like the Semper Fi with the and it's beyond that. It's the other motto. But no, well, it is that motto, right? Not the Semper Fi, but the Coast Guard has their own. And I'm not saying I work for the Coast Guard or anything. I was just, got an honorable discharge, not a dishonorable, like some would like try to portray in the stolen valor when they might have the stolen valor, like James D trying to say and peddle that he got a $600,000 home on a VA loan, right? But he wasn't even rated. He just recently got rated. Hey, I just want to try to help take the guys fishing that are on too many meds, in my opinion. Okay? Because that'll really fuck some of them up. Some. Not a doctor. I just don't like to see veterans taking home a whole grocery bag full of meds. Because that means they're fucked up and they might just need to go get some fresh air, a fishing trip. And guess what? I even found a guy, that's all I'm going to kind of say about it. Found a guy that actually got a yacht donated to him that he's rebuilding to take veterans out fishing. Wow. Whoa, we need to shut that down, huh? Operation Vigilant Eagle. Boop, boop. Alert, alert. Veterans going fishing together. Hurry, get the troll armies together. We cannot let the veterans get together and go fishing. Hell no. Boop, boop. Homie Roach Army, to the front lines. All Israeli agents that are associated with Poor Dirt Farmer and Hebrew Hammer, to your duty stations. Make sure you surveil these guys immediately. They are starting to talk about veterans going fishing together. Oh no! Well, oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, what's going on here? Oh man. This has happened before. Oh geez, this has happened before where somebody's actually sent me a video. I didn't preview it first, and it's doxing an address because, well, shit. Oh man, that's what everybody's doing to everybody, I guess. Oh man, it's not like mine's been put out there before, right? If you gotta send people my way, I got plenty of evidence to submit into the public record. Okay, just saying. Oh no! What are you doing? All right, so the sound on that's pretty crazy. Actually, Operation Vigilant Eagle is aimed at veterans that were originally speaking out on Facebook, but that was just the beta test area to expand out further into into sectors like this. Okay, just for instance, right? But also they added in, and I'll even drop the link. I think I can drop the link. But they added in guys that can play Texas Hold'em and poker. And especially veterans that know how to play Texas Hold'em. And that's actually in the article that I found. That's not just me pulling something out of my ass. You know what I'm saying? For comedy. Right? I don't, but why, you know, and I know why, you know, but I think, you know, no one else would really care. That's why I don't really talk about that much. But yeah, the psychology of some of the things to keep somebody either oppressed, separated, isolated, labeled, right? She's a labeled, right? All of that psychology. I mean, that's, you know, I look at it from the cybernetic side. And there was even something, and I think I might even save the video. You know, Biden's caught colluding with big tech. Headline, I think, late last night or this morning. Okay, so when you're talking about the psychology of, you know, either getting your channel down or being censored, or you think you're being censored, right? You know, you just, in my opinion, I just say, hey, there's plenty of platforms and they can't stop you until you get visited, or they call in a fake SWAT, or they, at least what I've noticed with the psychology is they need you taken out of the picture, with you with a voice out there, everyone, okay? If you get too loud, okay? But they need you taken out of the picture so you don't screw up the LARP at that time pertaining to what you just figured out. And you getting in the way of their LARP. Okay? I'm not contracted to do anything or working for anyone. I keep saying that. They keep trying to say, oh my God, he works for this guy this week and that guy that week and friends with this guy. No, right? Here's the thing, right? I wanted to have a comedy show for a long time, since I won my award since 2007, right? And you know, I'm not really a state. I don't like the stage, right? But had to do it just to try to make money to build something. Anyways, thought about it, right? Since I won my award in 2007, been thinking about how can I do a comedy show without, but I was thinking about hosting a comedy night, and actually got a hold of Urban Disciples. You're going to like this. That's why I got a hold of Rachel Reenstra. I didn't talk to her on the phone. I don't know if I just found her email and emailed her, sent her a message, maybe through Facebook. But we were living in the same area at one time, and I asked her if she was interested in doing a comedy show night, like a once a month, hard-hitting comedy. And that's the type of stuff that I wanted to do, is get a little more serious with some, what I viewed at that time, hard hitters, Rachel Ringstrow with the connection with, what was his name? I just had it. Oh, I just had his name too. I was just thinking about it a minute ago. Anyway, she meets up with, but I try not to blast him. Richie from Boston, I'm trying not to blast him. He's another veteran, apparently. Right? Some of these state actors, okay, that's why I got to say it like that. I don't really specify who's a state actor. I'll say that Port Earth Farmer is a shill and an influencer, just like I think James D is an influencer. Okay. But I think James D's more been gaslit from the beginning, or he opted into the Matrix program just like DeCone did when he got his charges. But you don't know. I mean, it would be a pretty good article to give to put out there that's fake to give James D some credence so he can keep on influencing and then get drunk thinking he's interrogating somebody like Poor Dirt Farmer when he's actually just doing a double reverse. Shutting me up so he can let Poor Dirt Farmer once again propagate a bullshit message with somebody like Mefford that's in jail right now. Okay. Right? What's up, Nomad? I think I need one more song, and I'm going to go get more coffee. And I got a little bit more time before I got to start moving around here. Let's see what else we got going. Oh, these guys are a blast. Seriously, I mean, when somebody's lying about you, and you know it's a lie, no one else, people are either going to believe it or people that know you're going to be like, why is that person saying that about you? And that's what my personal friends say. Why are these people saying this about you? And I got to tell them it's Operation Vigilant Eagle or something, dude. We're looking into it. Right. Oh yeah, and I was going to drop a link to an Operation Vigilant Eagle article. All right, let me see what I can find for music here. You know what? This mix is so freaking good. I'm going to play this mix every once in a while and keep this going. This came out 2 weeks ago, and it works into such a nice like mix. I'm going to play it for a little while I go get some more coffee. You know what? Actually, there was one part in there, and I even started the other day from here, but I think I want to start like right in here. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Let's start right here. Thanks for joining in. I'll be around. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. But this is the goods right here. In my opinion, this is the driving mix right here. I might have started the mix a little too early. Might be the next song, but we'll see.
Look around the club, booty. Gotta find a slim chick. motherfuckers. It's going down, motherfuckers. It's going down, down. 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 It's going down, motherfuckers. so clear, who can you be? Fills me up with light, popping up in color. We see wild blue, blue, wild blue, blue, wild
Let's do something different here. All right. Yeah, I actually advocate for people that want to sell merch on the internet if they're not data mining people. Okay. And that actually links to a story in how the trailer park was started. The internet trailer park. Oh, how much fun. I never wanted the job, by the way. All of a sudden, Cox gets elected of running the trailer park somehow. But, right. Also an internet husband, right? A few times by a few people. Let's put that out there. Right? All of a sudden, you're my internet husband. Since when, motherfucker? Shizzle, I'm not putting you on blast, dude. I do actually appreciate your work. And, oh, how can I say this? If this track And okay, here's the reason why I don't listen to much of Shizzle's music is I just don't want to hear anything created by Dacone. Okay, I I just ask, I'll start if Shizzle wants to say in my chat room or if I'm listening to sometime, if he puts, beat by Dacone, on his track, then I just won't listen to that one. You see what I'm saying? That's just me, man. I'm not trying to put him on blast. You can make beats with whoever you want. I think you're going to blow everybody out of the water, where you don't need dudes like Dacone making his bullshit tracks, okay? With Thomas Schoenberger freaking frequencies in them, okay? All right? Possibly, maybe, hypothetically. But anyways, I want to play this Shizzle track, and I hope this one isn't a backbeat by Dacone Shizzle. I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, well, no, that's not word on the street, man. I wouldn't put it out if I didn't think it was true because he went to Hebrew Operator. Hebrew Operator doesn't know who these guys are. He's been accused of being Hebrew Hammer a few times because Hebrew Hammer is such a dork. Okay. But, yeah, recap here before we play this track. The rodent goes on Hebrew Operator's panel and was starting to thank him, thinking, thanks for helping us all out, man. You're doing such a good job out there. Right? That's all I got from Hebrew Operator, but the rodent thought it was Hebrew Hammer's panel. Okay. Still a loose operation. That's how they create weak links in their pyramid scheme of fraud and entrapment and censorship and laws. And how much more do I got to go on? Oh, Rick Crude, what are you even doing here, Rick Crude? Dude, Rick Crude, man. See, all the spies are watching. You don't even know what we're talking about, Rick Crude. Yeah, he's actually putting the Irish cream in his coffee this morning. He's that sick. He probably gets it on ship on auto redirect or whatever it is. Auto order where he gets his freaking Irish cream. Well, he's definitely putting the right foot forward by coming here, Rick. I mean, you could start off, hey Cox, I'm sorry for letting I Could Be blast you on my panel, spewing his government narrative bullshit, while fellow Mon, Mr. Jones, Dank Williams, and who else was there? I know those spies are probably watching, right? Also peddling their government narrative, just like they did yesterday for James D. with Poor Dirt Farmer. Huh, Rick? You wouldn't know anything about Poor Dirt Farmer, huh, Rick? Oh, man. There you go. What are you doing watching this channel, huh? I thought Cox was destroyed. Horrible. Don't even watch him, right? That's all. Rick, I got to tell you, though, you are a good chew toy. There you go. PDF is a great man, but you guys are play fighting at one time. See how we can bring it out here. You were saying he was a meth head. We've got the clip. We play it here all the time of Rick Crude. And Rick Crude saying, we got our good buddy Tony from Canada that needs the protection of the Crude Nation. Something like that. Oh, yeah, they're always watching, dude. Those guys are always watching. Oh shit, we're gonna lock up trying to do all this now. Oh man, here we go. I'm trying to post comments and I'm gonna just for verification. There you go. There you go. Rick Crude taking the right foot forward this morning. Hanging out on Cox's channel for some reason. But I knew there was a lot more spies out there than I was originally thinking, watching people's channels. Tony, another great man. Our hero from Canada, Tony, right? Yeah, well, that's why it's like a Third Amendment violation there, dude. Just to let you know. What was that? Is that what he likes to admit? See, I mean, you guys, PDF, you really like to go after sickos and expose them. I mean, this guy, your buddy, right there, dude. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we got the clip when Rick was saying that PDF was on meth. But now they're buddies. See how the play fighting works, and I get to call it out. There you go. Oh, yeah, tag team partner. Create it. You know, he was, Tony was another grandson, because the handlers need their sons and grandsons, just like Clovis had Meth Word and Nick Cook, right? Angela G's kind of like she's like a squid handler, right? You got your squid, then your squid handler, then like a sergeant handler like Clovis, right? Well, with Rick Crude, well, we know who his handler is. But they got a play fight, so it doesn't look like they're working together, him and PDF, right? At one point in time, they did play fight. But yeah, Tony, man, whoo, he was a good play fighter, being the grandson, what I'm going to get to, of Denise Mad Cow, right? Could you imagine Rick Crude having to be up under Denise Mad Cow and she sending him his script for that side? But I think actually that side gets routed through Gary Hunt, then gets down to the squid handlers that are still, going on camera to help the pyramid scheme. And that's the way it works. You gotta find, there's a video on this channel and a video on the Quantum LARP bot channel, Music and Muffins. I think there's a Music and Muffins remix on this channel. It's pretty good. You guys might want to check that out. It points out the pyramid scheme, and I just follow the trail for you guys right there. That's the way it should be done, in my opinion, is showing your work, following the trail, and then later on the statistics will come for Telly, that guy out there. I know, we know that's one of your squid handlers, Rick. And Rick, dude, you're not good enough to be a squid handler. You're always just gonna be a little squid. Just to let you know. The guy that gets, supposedly censored so you can collect your donos, your sympathy donos in the background. Oh, Rick's been censored. Send him money, right? It was a good LARP, right? I actually don't really think a judge, unless it was a good LARP all the way through the court system, when a judge censored Rick Crude off the internet. I didn't like that. I want my chew toys here. I've already used Rick Crude as a chew toy in the past with my voice changer, right? Just trolling him. He thinks I'm James Freeman, and then that guy, and then that guy, and right? But I really wanted to just troll DDT, but the chew toy Rick Crude was just bonus material for me. You guys have seen the video. But yeah, one day I'll maybe get up on Huckleberries with the old voice changer and troll her the same way that I trolled Rick Crude. We'll have fun with that, right? And it'll be the same as when Rick Crude was on panel with DDT, okay? The other guy will be like, should we kick this guy? And Huckleberry be just like DDT, or no, that was DDT said, we should just kick this guy, huh? This isn't, I don't know about this, right? Doesn't sound familiar, right? That's DDT. And the other guy's like, hell no, this guy's going to be funny. Let him stay. See, I'll do the same thing to Huck. And I'll tell you, I'm coming. I've just like all the Discords. The Merble Discord, huh? One of your squid handlers, another one of your squid handlers, Rick Merb. The guy that said you would, lick his crack all the way up and down, right? Right? Just like you would balance, right? That Canadian, right? That's Third Amendment violation, dude. Rick, just to let you know. You might have been entrapped for good, let's say, people that got credentials, right? To snuff out and either to silence, guys like myself, to silence us, or somebody that had figured out that's a good poker player, right? You're the guy that needs to put them on blast. Say, oh, this guy's horrible, right? Make sure you don't talk about the awards, right? And the certificates of completion, the license, right? Some licenses. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we know DDT, your best friend. I know we're getting you to admit it all here, Rick. We're good. We're glad you showed up for your boy PDF, because they don't have the balls to. I mean, I thought PDF admitted he's got like 2,000 sock accounts. Where the hell is he? Right, just like this frauditor troll guy, huh? Are you buddies with the frauditor trolls too? There, Rick Crude. We gotta bust out these frauditors. Cox is a frauditor. Just like in the Patriot days, right? The Bundy days. You're a fatriot, huh? That's what they do, man. They come up with these keywords to try. They got to try something. Oh my gosh. What character should we do on Huckleberry? She'll throw out her link one day. Jump on Huckleberry. We'll troll her like we did Rick Crude. We got to come up with a character. We just can't. But the thing is, Rick, do you rub bunions? Do you rub Denise Madcow's bunions like Philemon and Chinada, and who else was Tony? Tony, your buddy Tony was like a grandson of Denise Madcow. That's how I trolled Tony one day. I got on his panel and finally kind of worked down to where I could play a clip of Denise Madcow saying, talking about her connections, calling, nefarious agencies to report cop stalkers and child traffickers and terrorists, right? Right? And Tony advocates for that shit. Oh, yeah. We're going to get you in jail, Urban. You're going to jail, Urban. Right? But when I played that Denise Madcow, and I knew she was his handler, right? She's still a squid handler, right? The handler in the background for that whole little crew is the Tommy Muffin. The Muffin Man. Muffin Man. That's brainwashing children with a CD, with a frequency CD, but it's alchemy. Done with moneurals, because they can't figure out how to do the binaurals, and hurting people, brainwashing them. Maybe for the nefarious agency he admits he works for. Really? Wow, how could Cox figure out something like that? I don't know. Anyways, I think we're going to play a shizzle track. All right, you got me going.
There sure are a lot of butthurt bitches in the world. Calm down, butthurt bitches. They can't seem to prove things themselves. They need me to do it for them and scream about it for 9 hours. Right? Prove it.
Candlelight, ritual enlightenment, dick holes at night, as predicted scrolls document. I just might get high like soon I will die, man. Watch masses divide procurement. Illusions enter cancel light. Gamble 9 lives, curse suffer die. Believe follow comply, that's just 6 out of 9. The next 3 is a mystery followed by crime. Blood sacrifice, sandal, high candle, smoking ties. Outdated is my knife, a little bit more rust to the fight. It ain't no lie though. When I say fuck your Bible, it feels like fool's dope. Watching folks sidewalk, talking tongues, hope, denial like words ain't a motherfucking joke. Scroll, sold, slavery, and roll. Hero stories told, shizzle wanna smoke, but we too fucking broke. But below zero, still like copper scope.
No, actually, he said he put a sample in here, What's Truth. So I wanted to play that. Hey, I laid it out, dude. I mean, I'll listen to a shizzle track if I know that the cone didn't do it. didn't do the beats. So that's not shilling for Shizzle. Well, I know, but hey, that's my disclaimer too. He said he had my had a sample of me in here or something like that, right? He's got the in the title. I think he really wants trolled. I think that's what. And hey, you know, if Shizzle wants trolled, I'll help him get trolled. There you go.
Give to Sam Uncle.
Damn, motherfucker, told us I can't go for me, Jesus Christ. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm scoping, me there, with all this kid, you bought this run up in them pieces. They go so bold, yeah, my team is like a ton of pieces. Cause nothing, sir, I let you burn and burn and burn. Everything in the prophecy has to come on the key, so I can deep in the mortal. Let's go to the portal, sleep on the prison, I don't want to keep face this shit. When you go up on the remake, you go sit up in this bitch. See, it's looking like I ain't go inside of my chest, I had little this right, man. But who was out there, but hands was got me like, with the side of what doing, man. 6 mystery, man, it's looking this pressure for sanity. But if you get the pressure, don't you get right now.
Hey, Rick Crude, why don't you go beg Teresa R to slide you another pancake up under your door instead of telling other women to go make you pancakes? They're already married, you sick bastard.
I was coming in up in Memphis on that motherfucking bullshit. But if I child was a little aggravated, I just went to the city. Stand man, fake your hands, slowly back the roof, the roof to the bunch, back up in the back to the load, in the back of the clip. I was got me in the chain, I can't catch no holy pace. I put over the my clip, I took my hand and popped the car. DJ Ball looked at me, nervously without a sweat. Condo Hay was down in check, dropped the door and broke the neck. Oxygen, pretty my whole stinking like the farmer be the doing me and everything. Papa would right now the see these out. Players got ready to take a say. Business styles walking down in the south within the crowd. Spinning like I'm in the jacket, if I'm in the truck and they coming like any minute, they could in the trigger. I forget it, everything, even in the trigger. The name of back when I sit on the table, they can tell it, brother, the bloody, they're on the living, but the big jumping off of it, I'll live. Niggas are jumping in musical style. I'm not up in that nigga when I'm creeping for a killing. Look at bitches, tricks, and I take clicks, so they bitches, we know pigeons, so in the middle, it's what I do. From the book to your braids, bullets fled. Rebates, keeping a homo kid and wants to shoot. Catch a killer, stand up, man, I live them bitches, get from moral. Other folks said that I told you suffer wrong. In them time, because they burning shit up out of my life with bitch. I put it back up like you niggas with bitches like they people. They my master what they ever power to. They power get bitches to burning hell. I'm flipping with madness from them tricks with this killer demon. The anger this them make it scam me with the bitches squares, man. I'm looking up ripping, here come the scamming. Sneaking in to drop a metin bomb and leave bodies in the farm. The killer climate, I can't even the bitches are rather than teachers. One bitches, the thing is split on bitches. They rip them.
Oh man, you know, Shizzle, I'm telling you, dude. If I find out that Dakota had anything to do with that beat, man, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm already getting accused of selling music to weirdos, and I don't sell my music. I haven't ever sold a track. People have asked me for it to put in projects. You go for it, man. You know, if you can find stuff that's unpublished. Somehow get a hold of it. Yeah, well, oh my gosh. Get your troll out, I guess. Get your freaking troll out. Hey, that's been a good narrative lately, Rick, with that script you got going there. That's been tried on other people, if you haven't noticed, but Rick hasn't. See, that's why the squid, right? Their squid handler, the sergeant, right? They can't keep up. So the handler in the background is getting pissed that the squid, the lower level squid, like Rick Crude, okay, when they screw it up. They screw up the whole LARP because the squid handler doesn't have enough time to coordinate some of these fine details, right? Oh, but you gotta word it another way because the same script is in the leg over in the 1A side, or maybe even the Twoofus side, the busted down Twoofus side, right? Oh my gosh. You know what, Crafty Cat, your truth is like, let's say 101 shit. So what? She twoofing. All right. I tried to say earlier on in this broadcast that this isn't a 101 course, and you might want to take a seat, some of those that think you're over the target on Cox. Okay. Yeah, we got the clips. Well, that's okay. She's the squid handler. Huckleberry's another. She's got to put herself on camera. The only handler has himself on like Teresa Flash and 50K cash to give the whole LARP legitimacy. Huh, Rick? Right? Okay, see, there's those words I told you guys about. Everyone always, nobody, right? Those words. See, and I can almost predict that Rick Crude his next thing will be like, nobody likes you, Cox. Right? What do we got going here? I think I'm going to go back to this other. All right, that was a good track, Shizzle. Hey, let's go back to the beginning because he said my part was in the beginning. I want to hear that again.
There sure are a lot of butthurt bitches in the world. Calm down, butthurt bitches. They can't seem to prove things themselves. They need me to do it for them and scream about it for 9 hours. Right? Prove it.
Candlelight, ritual enlightenment, thick holes at night. As predicted, scrolls document. I just might get high like soon I will die, man. Watch masses divide, procurement. Illusions enter, cancel life. Gamble 9 lives, curse up or die. Believe, follow, comply. That's just 6 out of 9. The next 3 is a mystery, followed by crime. Blood sacrifice, sandal, high candle, smoking ties. Outdated is my knife. A little bit more rust to the fight. It ain't no lie, though. When I say, fuck your Bible, it feels like fool's dope. Watching folks sidewalk, talking tongues, hope, denial like words ain't a motherfucking joke. Scroll, soul, slavery, and roll. Hero stories told. Shizzle wanna smoke, but we too fucking broke. Look below, zero, still like that's for the gold. Give to Sam on gold.
That was pretty good, Shizzle. You know, and even though I disagree with him, here's Mr. Cox, okay? I disagree with him. Don't say F the Bible, right? Say F, F some other ones too, right? Be against just the Bible, okay? Just my suggestion, okay? Your freedom of speech would rely upon you not being biased. Maybe, right? Oh, man. He had to put in there, F the Bible. Well, I mean, I advocate for him to be able to say that, even though I disagree, Not going to hate him for it. But, yeah. I'm really done, like, spoon-feeding people, especially, like, Rick Crude, dude. and spying in the background, just like kind of, don't really want to blast Richie from Boston. He's might be a veteran, I think, right? But he used to watch my first channel, if you guys didn't know that. And when I was doing the Tub Troll shows, then all of a sudden I do them Saturday morning, and then later on, a little while after that, all of a sudden Richie from Boston is putting out something kind of giving a little different twist in what I put out, because they need creativity. There's not, some of these guys, and like James D, I'm trying to help him expand out his creativity, take you fishing. Like I said, there's a veterans advocate group that just got a hold of a yacht, and they're changing out some twin diesels and want to take some veterans fishing. That sounds cool to me, man. Right? I'll try it out, and if I don't get the cement boots, I'll let you guys know, and then give out the affiliation. Right? Or actually, accidentally get tied up into a net. Oh, he went overboard without a life jacket. He trying to get a big fish. He gets caught up in the net, right? Something. Little swim. Be prepared. Be wearing my rubber ducky boots where there be. Yeah, you are. Rick. If I'm not dropping, I gotta make sure I'm not dropping out. Rick, you are kind of a trooper there, though. You are. If you only knew, though, your Third Amendment violations and your USC 241 and 242 violations. If you only knew about those, what you've been doing there, Rick. But you would be, stand-up American otherwise, right? Yeah. Almost wish he could go to the VA and go get some help. They should. You know what, Rick? You should just go up and say, hey, Rick, seriously, try it on camera and let an audit on the VA, and you want to go into the VA. Rick, this is some real shit. You want to be a cop watcher or auditor? I'm asking you. I will donate to Rick Crude. I said it. If he goes up to the VA and says he wants to register, but he is the online space farce part of the veterans crew that took a hit, right? And you're gonna need some help with your leg, dude. Okay, now that's not being mean. That's not Mr. Cox being mean. I'm saying you want to do an audit. I mean, they're gonna reject you, right? Because you don't have a space ID. Not saying Rick probably would, and already know somebody that can do that, right, Rick? I'm sure you do. That can make a fake ID, right? I'm sure. I don't know those people, okay? But seriously, I'll put it out on my channel. Rick is going into the VA to do an audit to see if he can sign up as a online space farce chimp, okay? He was an experimental chimp for the online space farce. He took a hit. He's got proof right there. Okay. You process something. That's not being mean. I'm saying that would be a good audit to see, hey, I'll tell you what, if Phoenix VA a few years ago would have been audited publicly, maybe there wouldn't have been 40 or 50 veterans that dropped in line waiting to see a doctor. See, that's why I advocate. Call me a frauditor troll for that. Oh my gosh, I advocate for our public services to be publicly audited to make sure that 40 or 50 veterans aren't dropping dead in line waiting to see a doctor. That's real shit. So if Rick Crude could pick the Houston VA, I guess, right? Go in, film it. I'll watch for you to pop up, and I'll start hitting your donos, dude. If you do that audit, see, is that illegal? Did I just conspire? No, that should be a positive thing, and it might actually make someone laugh, because Rick Crude will make people laugh when I think he might be genuine. See, sometimes there is some genuineness that might even come through, even with Tony, his buddy Tony, right? And that's the character. So it's a character that you might, hey, you know, I'll give that guy a point. It's like Hebrew Hammer, right? He admits, right? He's probably Rick Crude's buddy too, right? He admits, Hebrew Hammer admits that he is Israeli force or prior, but he's not the Mossad part. He's whatever part. I don't know much about this. I'm not really anti-Semitic, which he tries to point out, even though you might hear some clips out there, me LARPing it up with an anti-Semite, right? Trolling an anti-Semite like Mike Truth 101, right? That fellow Mon was leading around and telling what to do. Maybe even somebody else in the background, maybe even like Monograph, just saying, my opinion. Right? He seemed to like Monograph, but not Agent 19. Okay, that's another little squid that got used and eaten right up, right? They just threw him in. The handlers in the background knew. They're like, this is going to be great. Right? That Cox crew, even though I don't got a crew, they're going to eat this guy up. This is going to be great. And poor little dude, Mike Truth 101, doesn't realize what he's being used for. See, that's messed up. Just like those baby brainwashing CDs the Muffin Man was making that failed. Just saying. Holy crap. Hey, was the music coming through crappy? I might have to reset my microphone on this device that I'm going through. Oh my gosh. Oh, Crafty Cat, why do I have to bend over and take out the trash? Why can't you do it, princess? Is that why you hang on? You're just waiting for Cox to do it, because I just want to see if he can do it. Because if you know, as long as I'm blasting Rick Crude, I'm not talking about the Bundy situation, am I? Oh my gosh, I wonder if there's any update videos. Maybe I'll just let some update videos roll from the Bundy channel. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no, I bet that'd just light up Rick Crude, huh? You guys don't care about children being trafficked by hospitals. No. All them sickos that have been weaponized, huh, Rick? That you rub shoulders with? No, make sure you don't talk about those guys. And poor dirt farmer trying to make deals with a sicko to try to take down 303 and Asmar in a court case, but they lost. Oh man, don't talk about that, whatever you do. And the main supporter, your buddy too, Rick Crude, Flathead, the main supporter, right? That gave thousands of dollars to that sicko for some reason, and they were supposed to play fight. It's like you like to play fight with PDF, right? And they play fight together, and then Citizen Z and Rodent play fight together, and then Falling Bum, they would play fight together. Where are all those guys? Besides Citizen Z, you know, his LARP was easy to bust out on Centurion, okay? Just to let you know. And him handling the rodent in the background through Centurion, if you guys didn't know that. See, that's what they didn't want me to talk about yesterday. Right? Anyways. They didn't want me to get to that part. Oh, Rick. Hey, Rick, did Centurion handle you too? I bet he did. Huck is awesome. Huh, Crafty Cat? Yeah, if you're a fucking Looney Tunes in a princess palace. Just saying. Dude, who in their right mind needs to spellcast through the internet for 2 months straight? In a trance. Is that what you need? You need the Cox motorboat action. Here you go. Is that what you've been waiting for your whole life, Crafty? Is that why you're still here? Some of y'all don't know, but I really wanted to get into foley art at one point in time in my career, and it's, if you don't know what that is, it's where you make squishy noises for sound clips for movies through, you know, through smashing hamburgers into the ground, or you know, wet mops up on the wall to get a certain splash effect or something like that. It's what I really wanted to get into, is recording that type of stuff and work with the foley artists, and you know, do my own and record them and sell all that shit to movies. But that didn't work out for a good reason. Because I would have gotten caught up in Hollywood. But that's why I decided, okay, no, that's not an option. A long time ago, too. That's not an option, man, because I see how bad it is. From the outside looking in, but wanting to, like, hey, what's going on there? I want to maybe work in that industry. You know, you start looking into it, but held back for some reason not to, but doing your own creative work the whole time. Well, it's just boiled down to just keep doing your own creative work. So here you go. That's what I hand over to you guys as a character. Take it as you want it, leave it. I'm just here to troll freaking Rick Crude. All right. I'll say it right now. My whole goal is to eventually just be one of Rick Crude's trolls. No, just joking, Rick. Oh my gosh. Right. And do motorboating sounds for Crafty so she has a better day in her princess palace. That's what she wants in the hot tub. She wants motorboated. That's what I was getting out of that 2-month trance Crafty Cat did. Was she just needed to be motorboated in the hot tub. She'll be all right after that. Dude, Rick, no one fears you, man. But I'm glad you're here with that right foot forward, taking that positive step forward, Rick. You are a true warrior of the ring, of that arena for the dark side. Man, shut up with your freaking busted down WWE LARP, all right? I still bet, well, I definitely know now AC could body slam you, but when you had both of your legs, Rick, I think you might have had a challenge there. Now I think AC can definitely body slam you. Not trying to be mean to you, dude. These are just facts that you've put out there yourself. But I still think he should do an audit on the VA in Houston. Dude, seriously, Rick, come on, man. Rick, please go in and try to sign up and say that you're an online space farce chimp that's been experimented on, and you're going to need to come in with the VA and see what they do, and just make somebody laugh. Go in there like early in the morning when it's not busy. That way you're not wasting anybody's time. Oh, wait a minute. Rick sleeps in. I'm surprised he's up this early. Same with Crafty Cat and her freaking princess palace, dude, or princess suite, man. I mean, come on, dude. Ugh. Rick, you're disgusting, man. You're talking about in my chat. You're talking about, hey, tell me what I'm reasonable on. You can piss off, tourist. Sit down, tourist. That's who I had to tell. This isn't 101 courses going on here today, Diana. No, I'm not up for adoption, and I'm not a mail order veteran, just like Tacos thought. All right? I am kind of like an exiled from another island, like expat or something like that. I will tell you that. But maybe even from another planet. Hey, sit down. What are you thinking? Okay, I saw you being very reasonable for a minute when James got really upset for a moment over just service time. Respect for that. Hey, Diana, thank you. I mean that. No, I didn't read it first, Diana. I should have. I should have read it first, then blasted you. But yeah, Diana. No, seriously, I don't want anybody to get violent like some of these agent provocateurs are, like the PDF crew that Hebrew Hammer has got a double reverse that Mr. Cox is the agent provocateur. No, I actually advocate for people de-escalate the violence. They want us to fight each other. They're trying to gaslight through shills like Rick Crude and some of his crew. Like they want a revolution or, a civil war or something like that. They're always trying to gaslight something like that. So they think that they can start by taking over the internet with big tech and gaslighting that type of stuff through shills like Rick Crude. I'm just saying. Just saying. No, I know what you're saying, Diana X. I appreciate that. And like I said, I just want to see dudes go fishing. Okay, even I can kind of fit in. He's kind of like, he is like just like this space farce chimp that's put himself out there, taking a hit for the team. And, I think that we could just, I'll even advocate for him to be able to maybe get VA healthcare just so he can tell some of his jokes to the ladies in there and the doctors. Because I think he's funny like that. He tries to be funny. It might help for morale, right? If they not like, okay, we're going to have to put this guy in like restraints or something. Don't take it to that point, Rick. Please. Hey, Crafty Cat, be nice. Be nice. See, Crafty Cat, that's what she does. That's spell casting like you do. Right? I don't want to see Rick with a peg leg. I think he might be able to get away with a LARP and maybe get some service at the VA for a prosthetic. I mean, if he can take it all the way and get away with saying, yup, I'm from the online space farce, I think you should just try it. Now, I think if you go through with it, Rick, okay, and get the prosthetic and you walk out with it, that's when they can charge you. Just saying, not giving you legal advice. Just saying, don't take it that far. Maybe go in and put the space farce idea to the test in there and see what some of the, make some veterans laugh, LARP it up. I'll hit your PayPal, you go live, and that's what I do. I advocate for that. That's not crowdsourcing or trying to pay somebody to harass somebody. That's trying to do an audit, first of all, which is legal under what? The fourth branch of government? Right? Right? You got to sometimes put your public services to the test and maybe try to make them laugh, not be a dick. Right? Like remember, okay, and I can't remember. Well, Rick, here's where Rick can be useful. Okay? Rick, who was the couple, and I think it was Nomad that passed away, and his girlfriend that I can't remember her name, but they went into a police department. They were total a-holes in there, and they ended up subduing the girl and shooting her up with the Special K. If you know what that is. Rick, do you remember? Please be useful and tell me who that girl's name was. Right? But that's a sad situation because a lot of these guys take this shit so seriously that someone is going to do something really too stupid. And I'm asking, please, everybody, just de-escalate, right? Because of guys like Nomad, right? That's who passed on, right? I think he unalived himself. Rick, come on, dude. See how easy these guys give up. I think Rick Crude already left. Hey, Stella was I truly believe. Well, wait a minute. Rick, you just implicated yourself there. You just implicated yourself there with Stella. But anyways, who was the girl that that did a cop watch in a police station somewhere, I think in Connecticut or Massachusetts? They totally just like tackled them both and subdued her and shot her up with the special K, and she wigged out even more because she was already, I think, kind of an addict and can take it, and just spun it around on him and spazzed out even more or something. But dude, that's messed up. Okay. Seriously, Rick, come on, man. If you're gonna be here, instead of yeah. Yeah, Stella had some shit happen to her. Don't be like that, Rick. See, you should be helping instead of dragging people down that shouldn't be drugged down. I think Stella was the victim of some serious like corruption that's even maybe associated with your program. Huh. They were trying to isolate her out definitely, but she wasn't going to shut up, which still, because she was still kind of isolated in her life, I think they got to her. They gave her the quick you know, accelerate mess with you, like all of a sudden, whatever happened to Stella, I don't want to go into it. See, Rick, you can't even tell me who the girl was that was with Nomad before he passed away. That's messed up. But dude, if they're actually doing that, I mean, advocating for that and so forth, that's just stupid, dude. Well, PDF and Stella at one time was until Stella saw through his bullshit. But there's a reason why Crafty Cat has to stick around in that little crew. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's get back to it. I got to get out of here. I'm actually a half an hour over my time. That means because I'm busy and I've got things to do. Oh, wait a minute. What were we going to play? I said I was going to play something else. Granite State. See, Rick is worth a little bit of salt, okay, if he's not a state actor. But I mean, dude, you got brainwashed, okay? You kind of got used like James D, I think, Rick, to where these guys sold you an idea, and because you wanted the hits, clicks, and views involved with the pyramid scheme, it's like Amway. Some people got to talk you out of it. Just saying. Not blasting Amway. It's just a good example. Okay? There was this other Tahitian Noni pyramid scheme, I think, where, you had to work your ass off and sell a lot of Tahitian Noni, right? And you got a free Cadillac. Well, there was only one person that got that Cadillac. It was kind of like a squid handler, right? Like the sergeant. Anyways. Well, hey Rick, we all knew she was having a rough time, and that's why she was telling her story before that happened. She knew. I mean, either her health or somebody, because she already apparently had an attempted some really weird shit happen to her. Yeah, you're right. Granite State. See, that's why Rick's worth his salt if he's working for the right side there. But hey, I enjoy you guys being a chew toy. It's been great. I could retire at this point. Everybody, thanks for joining in. Thanks for chilling, hanging around. I'm gonna go back to this. I got to get going because I am actually a productive person and got to do some stuff. Thanks for joining me.
Silent stars. Silent stars. Yeah, but tu cani. 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 Yeah, but yeah, but tu cani. Look around the club, booty. Gotta find a slim chick.
All right. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I've already let that play through once before. It's good track right there. Appreciate everybody joining in. Rick, seriously, you're probably gone. He's probably gone. But Rick, I mean, you would make yourself that American hero you're trying to portray yourself as, I think. My opinion. But till then, just double reverse agent provocateur like what Hebrew Hammer would say. I mean, really, did they send this guy in here? This Rick Krug guy, did they send that guy in here because PDF and Hebrew Hammer didn't have the balls? Oh, that's where it's at right there, though. That's what we wanted right here. Yeah.
It's going down, motherfuckers. It's going down, motherfuckers. It's going down. It's going down, motherfuckers. It's going down.